I watched all the live streams last year of the race. It's such a big event for everyone, just seeing like the level of the racing as well. Everyone knows this is one of the biggest races on the calendar, and with 8 stages, there'll be hard racing all week, and yeah, really high level from everyone. I think there'll be some really hard battles all week. I think we'll see.
I mean, our overall ambition is to have a stage win. But we also know with Veronica that a very good GC result could also be possible.
I'm aiming for a better GC result, but also looking for stages. It's a really relentless course this year.
Deep down, I'm still a winner through and through. I mean, I would love to win a stage, but I would love to be a difference maker.
Looking after both the sprinters and the climbers on different stages, and then also looking for breakaway opportunities.
Really, I think we're just looking for wins.
We believe that we have chosen the 7 riders who is the best fit for this race as a group with the ambitions we have. Everybody is ready.
I met somebody through the Seattle running community when I was living there. After graduating, I joined her to a local Meet the Team ride. I was really just commuting to and from work, so I showed up on my commuter bike in flat pedals and tennis shoes, really out of place, but I managed to hang on, and I think they just saw that grit and maybe that competitiveness.
Every year I try to win a bike race, and this year I won a pretty big bike race. Winning Paris-Roubaix is like the top of the top, really. If you could win any race, Paris-Roubaix would be the one to do it. You know, winning national championships on the road is that's always a goal of mine. I love getting to rep the Maple Leaf jersey. Wearing a special jersey is so important in our sport of cycling. It's been a great season, but you know, we've got some real top end highlights.
When I started out, I really didn't plan for it to be a career, I guess. I got interested in cycling just because it was a popular sport in my local community and a family activity. Upbringing has a big impact, I guess, and so it was more just taking opportunities that came up, and then with the step up to World Tour, it was again just taking an opportunity that came up and testing myself at that level, I guess.
The first time I started using power in training must have been, I was just getting started racing.
The power data we get from racing gives a really good picture of what we need to do in training to prepare for the races.
Power for me is like, okay, now we're able to speak the same kind of language, you know.
Also to understand what it's going to take to get from, top 20 to a win.
So it's a really, really good tool to measure what are the capabilities of riders, and also where are the limits.
Just to be more specific about my efforts in training, it's also a useful gauge for the overall load of the training that you're doing week by week.
I think that's really key in improving your abilities and your strength on the bike.
Of course, it also gives us some inputs about how to spend energy during a race.
In moments where I need to be conservative, making sure that I am being conservative, and then also to remind myself that I am pushing hard, everyone else is pushing hard too, so it's probably reasonable that I'm suffering.
Some riders are definitely going much more by feel.
Maybe in a breakaway scenario, or when I'm riding solo, or sort of managing an effort on a long climb to sort of know what I could do max. Racing is so different from training in that a lot of times you really have to go by feel. You don't get these calculated moments or set intervals when you can go and when you can stop. You really just always have to be able to say yes to the experience and yes and go. Race by feel and use all the data to inform me after the race.
The most important thing for us as directors is that we know exactly what we have, so we can create a strategy based on reality. And for that, I think it's a crucial tool.
Going from a big fish in a little pond in kind of North American racing, and being away from home January to October.
I am in Europe a good 11 months out of the year.
It's a bit complicated, I guess. It's not really like a home base. Being a professional cyclist, we move around all the time. Then the race will change hotels most nights. I just see it as such a unique opportunity, and I just try to take the opportunity to see as many new places as I can.
I mean, we're traveling so much as cyclists, and so it's really important to be able to know where your bike is at. The integration of the Find My feature into the Precision 3 power meter is really useful.
The bike is our most important piece of equipment that we use for bike racing. So to be able to use the Find My app to locate where our bike is going to be a game changer.
Eases the mind knowing that your bike is going to be coming out on the belt in the correct airport after travel.
With the bikes and equipment, we're just getting faster and faster. But also now we're having a lot more data on female athletes.
Looking at the landscape of being a female professional cyclist and just a female professional athlete is definitely progressing.
Yeah, just in like the support for the teams, the professionalism within the teams as well.
Basically, our fans have been wanting this, but it's so hard to be a fan of women's cycling when there isn't a consistent place to go to watch. Now with TV coverage being more, we can see how the whole storyline plays out. There's more girls that can win bike races. The field is deeper and stronger, makes for really exciting bike racing.